when this show opens up, we see an unfaithful
Yes.
situation, and it kind of evolves over the first 4 episodes that we were actually allowed to see into a situation where the people you probably should have the most faith in, your family, you can't really trust.
I mean, they can't trust
They
me.
can't trust you. So, what was it like developing a character, even though it was written for you,
Yeah.
that has that dual parallel, like being afraid of what's happening outside as well as what could happen in the family?
That's the thing that happens before we can really get into the who's and the what's and the whys of the betrayal. The external outside genre elements happen. So we're all forced, like we've been talking about through all these interviews, is we're on either side of an argument, or much more than an argument, but we're forced to be together. That's very true for the family too. We don't have time to talk about all this and get into the nitty gritty of it. We have to work together, and we have to come together, and I have to be the dad. I have to step up out of this shame and be the dad. And that's really where the show starts to kind of like take off. So that was very challenging. I was most interested in that parts of it because I knew the audience wasn't going to be on my side at the beginning, and see if I could sort of win them back.
You're right. I hope you can win me back.
You're not there yet.
You're not there yet. From what I've seen, you're not there yet.
Half the show, you're nowhere near that.
Okay, so in your case, with your character, your family is definitely walking into a situation already in emergency mode, but there's definitely some secrets that are taking place. Can you tell us a little bit of the backstory of why you guys would actually know each other in this family town section? I know it's like rural Georgia. You live close to each other.
Yeah.
But it seems like there's some energy between the family when you get there.
I think it's because it takes place in that community that I'm sure we've run into. The characters run each other at the store, at school, stuff. So I think the backstory is that they've known each other, but they're not that close. But it's like your neighbor, down the street. You know him, but you don't know too much about him.
Okay, and because this is a horror thriller, what was it like for you stepping into this world, putting yourself in the same realism of this could happen to an everyday person as outside their own home?
Oh, it's thrilling. It's always fun to take characters in like this, and like in the end of the day, acting is just pretend, and you get to get lost in that world. And it's a fun world to get lost in with the right people and the right production. So yeah, it was great for me.
And what would you say to people who are interested in a series like Teacup, like why they should watch it?
Oh, I think honestly, I think it's going to stand out really in how well it's cast, the writing, where it goes, and how tight-knit the actors were, and also the characters became. And I really think the emotional elements of the show are going to really carry the day as the show goes on towards the end. I really think people are going to get real deeply invested in these people.
I agree. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys.